Well, hello again, fight fans, and welcome to another edition of the Speed Bag. Today, a segment I like to call Have We Learned Nothing? Now, earlier this week, UFC CEO Lorenzo Fertitta spoke to reporters and laid out a plan for Ronda Rousey's comeback in 2016. And I gotta say, it's a pretty ambitious plan. According to Fertitta, what's gonna happen is in the first half of the year, Ronda Rousey is gonna film 2 different movies, and then she's gonna come back and rematch Holly Holm at UFC 200 in July. That's just the first half of the year. It's like a little over 6 months all this stuff is going to happen. And that would be a lot to ask of anybody, but it's especially a lot to ask of Rousey in the situation she finds herself in at a kind of critical point in her career. As you may recall, the first meeting with Holm, Rousey went in there and got her whole stuff broke. She basically just got outskilled, out-game planned, outfought by a better fighter. Now she has to find a way to close some of those gaps, and she only has about 6 months to do it. But I mean, if you give Ronda Rousey 6 months to work on her kickboxing or countering Holm's kickboxing, or basically just changing up her style and finding a new way to go at this problem, I believe Ronda Rousey could probably do it. She's a driven individual, she's a great athlete. She could probably figure out a way to go in there and get it done with that 6 months to focus and learn. And yet, you give her that same 6 months punctuated by filming a Mark Wahlberg joint and reprising Patrick Swayze's role in a Roadhouse remake. I don't know, it seems like it's got to be difficult to find the time and the focus you need to go in there and do what you need to do to make the second match come out different than the first. It's kind of like Conor McGregor said when he offered his outside assessment of Ronda Rousey's problem in the first fight, which is that she kind of got to be living a little bit like Rocky Balboa in Rocky 3, and like the first couple acts of Rocky 3, where he's got a lot of distractions in training camp, he's kind of a superstar, he's not really focused on a hungry young fighter like Clubber Lang. Then he goes in there, gets smashed, and has to, go through a whole soul-searching process to beat Clubber Lang in the rematch. And he does. He does beat Clubber Lang in that rematch. Although I don't recall him filming 2 different movies before he did it. Although that would have been an interesting plot twist, and the Academy loves movies within a movie kind of setup. Point is, Conor McGregor, as he likes to remind us, has not been wrong yet. And it seems like we're taking Rousey and we're throwing her right back into that same trash compactor of circumstances that last time crunched her up into a dense little cube. And now we're just going to do it all over again in what she says will be an all or nothing kind of situation for her. And this time it seems like we're not even giving her the opportunity to give it the all. Just saying, with the way we're headed, kind of seems like maybe we've learned nothing here.